Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are once more for another one of those draw preview evenings, Sunday night. Sorry we're a bit late, but aren't we always? JG, we're just getting back, back into the swing of things, isn't it? I mean, it's been a bit of a crazy week. We've had a few matches being played all this week. Had Bublik beating Zverev today. That was a bit of a turn up for the books, but should be noted that he hasn't dropped a set against him in all of the times that he's played him. Bit of a weird one. I know.
That's what I was going with. But Zverev losing, that's a big shock. We will be touching on some of them results maybe the end of the video or the end of the next one. This one's to focus on the week to come. We've got Buenos Aires and Rotterdam. I believe it's called the ABN Tennis Championships?
Something like that. Yeah.
ABN World Tennis Championships. We're going to just call it Rotterdam. Rotterdam's going to be an ATP 500. Buenos Aires a 250. Rotterdam on hard, Buenos Aires on clay. Del Potro back in action. We're going to be one of the last times we get to see him. Hopefully he makes a deep run. He's going to be playing against another Argentine, Del Bonis. You got Delbo versus Del Po.
Yeah.
The big difference is Delbo throws the ball a lot higher.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a Del Potro doesn't need to throw it quite so high. He's already up there.
He's already up there, so it's not
he's leaning out of the tower, isn't he? And serving his ones down. Let's hope we get to see some of those big Del Potro shots this week. He will be playing. I think it's early in the morning for if you're a UK viewer. I think it's 9 a.m. He's been scheduled
Is that set for 9 a.m.
It's got like 5 matches that are scheduled for 9 a.m. and then it's got one that's at 4:30, 2 that are at 6, and then there's a 9:30 and an 11. So I don't know how they're staggering those. Maybe there's one after the other, and then until you get to that 4:30 slot, I don't know how it's working out. But we'll have to have a look into that, and then we'll let you know if we'll be able to cover Del Potro's match. Obviously, we got work tomorrow as well, so we've got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, we'll try our best. We've got Supermodel asking no Dallas draw. We will be doing that one following this one with the WTA 500 in Petersburg. So we'll be them too.
So is your mic all right? So I should probably just write in the thing.
No, it's all good. I'm glad you said.
There you go. Sorry, no, sound a bit echoey. That was all.
Yeah,
that's why.
Start. But let's get started with this one. Right. And to begin with, we are going to be in Rotterdam for the Rotterdam Open, ABN. I keep forgetting the name. ABN.
Stop saying it.
World Tennis Championship, whatever they want to call it. And we've got Andrei Rublev. He won this one last year, beating no other than Martin Fucsovics. The rivalry, which was pretty big in 2021, they seem to always be in the same section of the draw. And Rublev always beat him, pretty much always in straight sets. And Martin is sick of the sight of him. A little sneak peek. They're in the similar sides of the draw yet again. So we could see a repeat of that final early on. We've had Gael Monfils win this back-to-back 2019, 2020. Felix in the final. Roger Federer winning this 3 times, 2018. And I just want to go back to last year because if you remember, it had a bit of a sort of slam feel. We had all of the top players in there. But yet, no offense to Rublev, he wasn't one we was expecting to win pre-tournament, was he?
No, I mean, we had Tsitsipas. He was definitely one that we thought that could have gone and done it last year. But Rublev did knock him one out. Good point. We are going to the hard courts first. I'll jump in there as well. Yes, I was surprised, but that was Rublev. I think he'd won like a 4th ATP 500 in a row by winning that ATP 500. Then it was followed by the Rublev Rotterdam medley that I put together after that tournament. Rublev's in the Zone song came out shortly after that, if you remember. So yeah, it was quite an enjoyable tournament. I quite liked it. Obviously, we had Murray, his return, another one of his returns was in that one. And he did all right until he met Rublev, got smashed out of there, straight sets. But Fucsovics, he was sort of the person that everybody was saying, the most underrated player on the tour. We were labeling him as in that tournament.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
let's
enough.
get started. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just sorting out some
Right,
bits
mate.
in the stream.
Give us some qualifiers if you can.
Yeah, I'm going
While
to give
you're-
you the qualifiers. Just before I do, I just want to make it aware that people can enter this right now. So if you haven't already and you're not in our
Ooh.
bracket league, join the app TNNS. It's on Android or Apple. It's free to download. You can join the Game to Love League. The link is pinned in the live chat. Join, enter, and good luck. We will be having some paid brackets coming soon, but they're not quite ready yet. All you have to do is hit ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament. You've got till 12 p.m. tomorrow in the UK, and you can confirm Tsitsipas is the number 1 seed with Rublev the number 2. So no Daniel Medvedev. He did pull out of this event. I know we was thinking he's going to be there, but he pulled out after what happened recently in Australia.
What was that?
Qualifier wise?
Go on. Go on.
Let's have a look. I don't have them up.
I can go through them if you like quickly.
I feel like this is I've not been that prepared for this one at all.
Zabata Morales, Henry Laxonen, Yuri Lehechka knocked out Mutet in the qualifying, which is really good for him. Gerasimov as well, knocking out Kolsarov.
Gerasimov beat Kolsarov 6-1, 6-1.
I know.
In 50 minutes. Didn't expect that.
Big. I actually saw that they were actually showing some of these matches on YouTube as well. The qualifiers, they were just putting them on there for free. I saw Laxonen versus Van Rijthoven was on there earlier on today. I had a quick view of that whilst that was going on. It was a pretty close match, to be honest. But Laxonen, I expected him to get the job done. He did, but in 3. So there are people that we've got going through in the qualifiers. Who will they meet in the real draw proper is the real question that we want to find out. And I'll bring the draw up for you now. Right, here we go.
And how are we going to do this? Just by going down like the usual way?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
rather than filling it off. It is easier on tennis if we just do round by round rather than doing section by section.
Yeah,
so we're going to continue doing that. The qualifiers should be in the draw. Hopefully, I think they've been updated. So yeah, we've got a full draw to pick from. And right off the bat, Tsitsipas Fokina. Tsitsipas impressed me. I'm going to be honest at the Australian Open. Doesn't seem to be troubled by his injury. I thought he had a really impressive tournament. One where nobody gave him a chance. I believe he was like 40-1 pre-event to win the Australian Open, which for someone like a Tsitsipas is crazy.
Yeah, madness.
And I think he proved some of the doubters wrong, myself included. He should have a big event this one. But saying that, I thought Zverev would have walked that event. He's just had in is it Montpellier?
Yeah, Montpellier.
And he struggled, didn't he? I can't believe he lost that final to Bublik. So you can never be too sure. But in this one, I'm going to have Tsitsipas winning.
Yeah, I'm going to have the same as well. Fokina, not somebody that I would put on the same level. This next one, Lloyd Harris, Ilya Vajka. I'm actually going to go with Lloyd Harris to knock out Vajka on this one. I don't know if you're going to do the same. Yeah? Okay. We've dropped off the Vajka hype now, it seems.
No, not fully. Just I like Lloyd Harris. So I'm going to be picking him in this situation. Next one, I went too hard on Goffin last time. So I'm going to go Alex de Minaur. I've learnt my lesson with the Goff.
I've actually filled all these out before, so I'm just going to have to make sure that I'm following.
Not one of them ones. I hate it when you do that.
Well, I have to, because if I don't, I forget. So, and plus, I was waiting for you for ages, so I thought I'd just.
Yeah, but try not to look at your phone. Just try and remember off memory, Ben. It must be something what comes from within these picks.
I know, but sometimes I change my mind. This one, I've gone Mackenzie McDonald to knock out Basilashvili.
Okay, fascinating. I'm
going
to do the same.
Ooh, I like it.
I like that. Basilashvili have not been that great, has he?
No, but still, he can still turn up and then destroy people just with a 95-mile-an-hour backhand or forehand. Right, are we moving down? We keep going, yeah?
Yep. So we've got Hubert Hurkacz, number 4 seed against Joe Wilfred Tsonga.
Going Hurkacz.
Big shock, Ben. I'm going to have Tsonga knocking him out. The Tsonga resurgence. We've got Delpo back on tour. We've got Tsonga back on tour. I'm expecting a big week for both of them. An early indication there, which could shock you. I'm going to have Tsonga, my French superstar, having the big upset. A lot of people writing him off. He's going to be a big underdog for it.
Hope so.
You never know. You never know. I'm just going for it. I'm just willing it into fruition, hoping it happens.
I
And we've
like
got
that.
David in with a big call. Yeah, listen, it is a huge one. But I just feel it. I feel it.
Right. Well, I'm going to be going Mikael Ema to knock out Massetti after his recent form.
Yeah.
Next
I'm
one's
gonna
tough.
go Massetti.
Oh,
I think
wow.
Ema's he's had his time in the sun. It's Massetti's time now.
Tired now. I'm going to be going Botic van der Zandschloop to knock out Zapata Morales. The battle of the names, this one. The
Yeah.
Zeds.
Hopefully we're not covering it because I'm not sure we'll be able to fit all the name on the thumbnail.
No, definitely not. Yeah,
It would have to be VDZ and BZB, BZM.
yeah.
But I'm going to go Van der Zandsler.
Yeah, next one, Yuri Lehechka versus Denis Shapovalov. I might shock you here. I'm actually going to go Shapo to go out. I'm going to have Lehechka to knock him out.
I've already tempted him into some upsets. You see, with mine, I've been just sort of
No, I've already had
bear.
this. This is already in there.
Poking the bear,
Oh, mate,
the bear. Now he's got Shapo out.
They're already in there, mate. They're already
I'm
locked
going
in. I can
Shapo
show
through.
you. Can show you all of mine. They're already locked in
We've
before
got
this is
12
gone.
Travel 21 saying Songa is JG's French superstar. I thought that was Benoit Paire. No, he's been put to the sidelines in that team.
You see how
Songa's out on his own.
JG's mind games won't work when I've already completed them beforehand, do they? See, this is it.
Yeah, but when you was completing it on your own, you was already you heard my voice when you was doing
it. No, because I'm big on
You're
Lehechka.
thinking, oh, what would JG say in this
He just
situation?
knocked out Mutet, so I'm big on Lehechka, as everybody knows. Big on these young Czech players.
Yeah, nothing player. Come on.
What do you mean nothing? But so rude.
I'm joking. I like Lehechka. Really good.
Lehechka, come on.
I called him Lehechka, but yeah.
Burdick corrected us in person. So Norrie Umber is a battle of the bad form, guys. We got Norrie on a 5-match losing streak, Umber on a 4-match losing streak. I'm going to go Norrie to turn the corner. Come on. He finally wins a match and gets his 2022 off to a bit of a kickstart now.
I'm going to have the same.
I'm going to have Hatchinov to knock out Popperin.
Yeah.
I have Murray to knock out Bublik here.
Me too. Bublik just won an event. You know the curse. You just win an event. Next one, you're going to be going out and sent packing. I think that's the same thing's going to be happening with Bublik. It's his first ATP win today. I believe he's been to 5 finals. Finally broke the duck and won one. So it was pretty emotional actually seeing him when he won. I don't know if you saw the moment, but he just jumped. He just jumped up in the air and was going crazy. It does mean a lot to someone. If you've been on the tour and you're struggling to get that first title over the line, I think he's going to be playing with a lot more freedom, but maybe not straight away. I think he's still going to be partying pretty hard, and Andy Murray is going to pick him apart in this one.
Well, because I remember, because obviously it was the exact time last year that he played Alex Zverev, or give it a week or so, because he played him at Rotterdam last time. And that was where he beat Zverev in Rotterdam.
Okay, yeah.
And it's pretty crazy that now he played him again, literally around the same time, and he's beaten him in straight sets on indoor hard again. Straight sets, madness. I mean,
I looked at the odds on both of them. It was exactly the same. They had Zverev for like 1.1 on both of them.
How crazy is that? And Bublik, has he got his number?
Maybe.
Is that the question? This question. Bublik could be the bogeyman for Alex Zverev. I'm going Felix to knock out Gerasimov.
Gerasimov has just won 6-1, 6-1 today, Ben. Does that do anything to you or not?
I've got recency bias for Felix at the moment, so I'm going to be going with my recency bias.
Yeah, I've got to back that. Felix, not many players have started the year as strong as him. Won the ATP Cup. Brilliant. Australian Open. Almost beat Medvedev. So, yeah, I'm totally on board with the Felix train.
Yep, let's go down to the next section.
This next one's tough. This is the tie of the first round for me. We've got two of our favourites. Talon Griekspoor, the wild card.
Horrid.
And Aslan Karatsev. Karatsev not in a great bit of form.
No.
Griekspoor, you can't say he's not in a good bit of form. He just won like 28 matches in a row and he just lost the last few. But is he doing a losing streak now? Is he going 28 on the bounce losing?
Well, I think that did you realise that to pick this one, I actually dipped in to the internet to find out how Bitcoin was doing. And it actually said it was going all the way down and it drops pretty low. And now it's suddenly, in the last few days, it started to rise up a little bit again. So, based upon Bitcoin, I'll be picking Aslan Karatsev to win this match.
Gosh. I'm going to go Talon Griekspoor.
Ooh, big
wild
call.
card. In Holland. I think he's going to have the crowd behind him.
Could
You've
do.
not factored in.
I haven't, but Karatsev, he won in Sydney. I mean, we're forgetting that as well. He did win a tournament just before Australian Open.
I think he's having a bit of a dip now, though, Aslan.
Well, but that's Bitcoin.
He's saving himself. He's saving himself for the clay. Aslan's mind's already on the clay.
Did you see, though, as his bad performances went, Bitcoin went down to what, 27,000? Now it's gone back up to 30,000. So I'm thinking, come on, this is a time for a win again, Aslan. Come on.
Listen, you can do what you want to do, Ben. I'm going Greek sport. Krajinovic, Martin.
Krajinovic.
I'm going to go Martin. Got to the final here last year. Loves the event. Loves the conditions and the surface. Never sleep on good old Martin.
I think Krajinovic looked good in the last tournament. Martin's not done a lot recently to make me. I'm more a recency bias man than I am a tournament.
Yeah, you definitely are. You are the king of recency bias. I think it sucks you in every time and spits you out.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, for those who are just joining and watched some of our draw previews before, we do keep a head-to-head tracker between me and Ben. And currently on the men's, he's trading 6-1, I believe, or maybe 7-1.
Everyone thinks I've lost the plot now. I'm just, because I'm losing so badly, I'm using Bitcoin to select my selection. Maybe this is all I've got to go off these days.
There we go. We've got Nostalgia saying, Ben has definitely lost it. Vance saying, okay, Ben has really lost the plot.
Wow.
I try and help him, guys, but
let's wait and see how Bitcoin's doing by the end of the tournament. If it's a back up to a good thing and Karatsev wins the tournament, I know you'll be picking, you'll be consulting that Bitcoin graph before the Karatsev next tournament.
We've got Genie and saying Krajinovic free love on the head-to-head. So not a bad pick, but I'm still sticking with my guns. I'm going Martin. Rinderneck, Su Wu, Kwon. I'm going to go Rinderneck.
Oh, yeah. I got the same.
And I'm going to have Rublev beating Laxinen, but I think it's going to be a tough one. Could go 3.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how Rublev's playing at the moment. He could, he should be able to beat Laxinen. Sorry, Henry.
So next round, all the way to the top, we've got Tsitsipas, Lloyd Harris.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe you have to clarify this. Did Lloyd Harris beat Tsitsipas last year on the run to the final against? Was it in Dubai?
I think that was Shapovalov, but let me check.
I know he might beat both of them.
They've never played before.
They've never played. Okay, so it was Shapovalov, wasn't Tsitsipas. Apologies. But Lloyd Harris, he's got it in him to do a big upset. I'm not going to pick it, though. I'm going to go Stefanos.
Pick that one up. Okay.
Well, no, you've just confirmed it wasn't him, so...
No, I'm going Stefanos as well. After his Australian Open form, I can't not pick him. I'm going Mackie to knock out Alex de Minaur.
I'm going to have de Minaur.
Then I'll go down. I'm going to have Hubie Hurkacz to knock out Ema.
So I've got Tsonga or Musetti here. So it's a bit of a
head scratcher.
Turn up for the books. I'm going to go Lorenzo Musetti.
Nice.
He's not won back-to-back matches since Roland Garros.
Oh my words, that's terrible.
So ever since what happened to him against Djokovic when he was 2 sets up, he's not won back-to-back matches. I'm predicting him to do that here in Rotterdam.
His soul, is it going to come back again? Is Djokovic just going to hand it back to him?
I told you, I've been watching these tournaments, how they've unfolded, and I feel these things can happen, Ben. If you just look at who's been in the finals, who's been in the semi-finals, we played it too safe. We had a good there. These guys, they're not always going to be there. Who's to say Musetti doesn't have a little run, or Lehecka or someone?
Well, exactly. But I don't think Lehecka is, because I think Van der Zandschulp is too strong on the serve on indoor hard. So I'm going Van der Zandschulp to meet Hurkacz in the next round.
Yeah, I'm going to have Denis Shapovalov here.
Okie doke. Moving down, I got Cam Norrie, the Brit, who's going to go out, unfortunately, to Karen Khachanov here. Indoor hard big server again. I've got a lot of big servers in my one, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm going to have Cam Norrie beating Khachanov.
Ooh. It's turned the corner here, Cam Norrie. I like it.
It's going to be an event where a lot of people not in good form are going to come to just start playing well.
All the Brits, hopefully. We've got Andy Murray versus Felix again. We know they've played before, and I think it'll be the same result again. I think Felix gets the better of Andy Murray again.
And just Ben, do you know who was at the Champions Tour? We saw Enqvist there. apparently, Gordka's
Tsitsipas.
saying,
Yep, seen that.
did you guys see Enquist is coaching Tsitsipas this week?
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, I saw him on court with him. That's very interesting. Trying to enlist some new people there just to maybe get into the champion's mindset, just to try and help him iron out some of those other bits. Maybe Apostolos can take a back seat.
That's
Maybe...
what I was more thinking. I was thinking, is this sort of the way Tsitsipas is slowly trying to wean his dad off from the situation? But let's wait and see with that one.
Wait and see. Yeah. You've got the same, I assume?
Sorry, I'm not sure where you are at now.
Murray Felix.
Yeah, I'm going to go Felix as well.
Okie dokie. Right, moving down, we've got Karatsev Krajinovic. And I will be going Karatsev to knock out Krajinovic.
I've got Talon Griekspoor and Fuchsovic, and I'm going to be going Talon Griekspoor.
And then I'm going to go for the all-Russian affair. I'm going to be having Rublev versus Karatsev in that third round.
And I'm going to have Rublev beating Rindenek and setting up a Rublev-Griekspoor matchup.
And this would be quarterfinals, I believe.
Yep, now we're in the quarterfinals. Back to the top. I'm going to have Tsitsipas beating Dimonor.
Tsitsipas beating McDonald for me.
Shapo beating Massetti.
I'm going to have Botic van der Zandschulp knocking out Hurkacz.
Okay, in Holland.
Yeah.
Felix Cam Norrie. I'm going to go Felix. I think Cam Norrie's overstayed his welcome.
I'm going Felix to knock out Khachanov.
And at the bottom, Talon Griekspoor Rublev. I'll let you go first. So you got Aslan Rublev.
Yeah, I mean, they've only played once before. Aslan has the head-to-head advantage. Yeah,
it's one of my favourite matches on Game to Love, that one.
Unfortunately, he's not in the same form anymore, Aslan. I think that's where it comes to an end. Rublev knocks out Karatsev, I believe, levels the head-to-head here.
I'm going to have Talon Griekspoor Rublev, and hate to say it, Ben, Talon knocks Griekspoor out. Talon knocks Rublev out, not Griekspoor.
It's interesting. Knocks himself out.
I've got Griekspoor in the semi-finals.
Classic. So Griekspoor into the semi-finals. He's ended the losing run, and now he goes to
mate. He's going for 28 again.
So we've got at the top for me. I've got Tsitsipas versus van der Zandschulp.
Yeah, I've got Tsitsipas Shapovalov.
Well, I'll save you the time. My one's going to be Tsitsipas knocking out Botic van der Zandschulp.
I'm going to go Tsitsipas as well.
And then we've got Rublev versus Felix. I'm actually going Felix to get to the final. So our final's going to be Felix versus Tsitsipas.
And I think this is where Talon's run comes to an end. I'm going to have exactly the same.
Ooh.
The same final. Is it going to be the same outcome, though?
Well, mine's already selected. So.
Well, I'm just interested to see what you do here, because before you announce who you're going to pick to win, Felix is shocking in finals. Is it 11-0 or something?
No, 8.
Is it? No, it's more than that, isn't it?
I believe it's 8.
That's on the live chat how many finals Felix has lost, but I feel like it's been quite a bit. Is Felix finally going to win a final and win a title?
I think he is. I think that something's going on this year. He won the ATP Cup. Did well.
0 and 8. Cheers, guys. It is 8.
There you go. Thank you. It was did well in the ATP Cup. I've had him to win a few tournaments last year, and he didn't happen. Hopefully, this is the year it does finally happen. I'm gonna have Felix winning his first tournament here. I'm going for it.
Yeah, funny enough, John said he's got the exact same final. Gene, was it John or Gene? I think a few people have got this same final, which is fair enough. It kind of on form picks itself. I wasn't sure which way to go. I've not decided. I've not done it before like you, so it's on the moment right now. But seeing as you've gone Felix, I'm going to go Tsitsipas to win.
Enquist helps him to victory.
Yeah. Tsitsipas. Okay. The thing is, with what happened with Zverev today, it makes me think Tsitsipas isn't going to win as well.
It's nothing for certain in these tournaments. Bublik could go and win it again, you know.
Well, anyway, I'm happy with that though. Tsitsipas is going to be my winner for Rotterdam. In terms of dark horses, I'm probably going to have to go for the Dutch guy, Talon Griekspoor. He's got the wild card to this event. He's been on a storming run. tailing back in late 2021 from sort of the US Open when he lost to Djokovic up until now. He's lost a few recently, but I think he's class. And in front of his home support with the fans there, I think he's going to rise to the occasion and shock a few people. So I'm going big on Greek sport.
Right. Well, both of our wild cards are both from the same nation. And I'm going to be having the Flying Dutchman as my one. Where is he? Botic. There he is. He's up there. He's my semi-finalist as well. So
Nice.
There you go. Botic van der Zandschulp will be my dark horse.
Nice one. Let us know in the live chat, guys, who you have. We've got Gene there with Botic as his dark horse. We've got Supermodel saying Felix over Hubie. We've got Zach in. How you doing, Zach?
Hey,
nice
Zach.
to see you. Saying I called Felix to win the Australian Open, and I'm calling him again to win this one. Keep calling him. Let's see if it happens.
Yeah, that's it.
And John there has gone for Steph. So John copying me as always. Trying to get a bit of J Genius while you can.
Well, yeah, I mean, surely if you keep picking him, surely he's got to win one of them. So
I honestly do think Felix is going to win the title this year. I'm just not sure if it's this one.
This one's up for grab. Last year, obviously, Rublev took it. Vucevic was in the final. This one saw some upsets last year. Tsitsipas out, Zverev out early. Could be the same again. Could see Tsitsipas tumble early as well in this one.
Yep.
But we'll have to wait and see. We've got next up, right, let me share, Buenos Aires. And we changed to the clay courts for this one, I believe, JG.
Okay, let me sort that out.
That's it. Right, get that one going. And I'll get up the previous winners because we obviously interviewed the finalist of last year on the podcast not too long ago. So it was Francisco Cerundolo, who lost in the final to Diego Schwartzman in the Diego Schwartzman Open #2. I believe that one was labeled as after he lost the first one. And Casper Ruud, the winner back in 2020 as well. Schwartzman, the finalist also in 2019.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I really, really enjoy this event. I think it's class. My memories of it last year were special. I remember watching that final in preparation for our interview with Francisco Cerundolo. And it wasn't really much of a match, but the build up to it was class.
Yeah.
That's when Cerundolo went on a storming run. I think he beat Vamos Vinolas in the semis. Casper Ruud won the year before. Dominic Thiem's won this twice. Rafa's won it in 2015. Ferrez dominated it 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
the Spanish do like it. Casper Ruud's here, and he's sort of the man the go-to man, especially in the 250s on the clay. Not many people beat him in this sort of caliber of event. He seems to really thrive. In terms of qualifiers, we have Nicolas Jarry beating Taberna today.
Oh, wow.
Cerundolo had to qualify, which is pretty bizarre. He beat Yannick Kampfmann.
Oh, impressive.
7-6, 6-1.
Two interviewers or interviewees from the podcast.
Yeah, two podcast friends. And Cerundolo ended up on top there. We had Hugo Delian beating Saborf Wild, and we had Echeverry defeating Popko. So they're the 4 qualifiers. Hopefully they're in the draw as well. It's nice when we've got all the qualifiers in, so we can just do it knowing who's going to be where.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm just going to push the other one back because we're sort of running over.
Yeah, no worries. While you're doing that, I can announce the #1 seed is going to be Casper Ruud and the #2 seed, Diego Schwartzman. Make sure to enter these ones as well. For people who are just joining us, it's very easy to do so. Download the TNNS Tennis app, and you can enter your brackets by joining the Game to Love League, competing for prizes, and just sort of bragging rights, really. I'm always going to mock Ben every single time I beat him, which happens an awful lot, especially on the men's.
Doing all right.
Women's, he beats me a few more times, but he won one ATP event on the clay. You like the clay as well. He was in Argentina, so
it's weird, isn't it? I seem to do well at this time of the year on clay. I think last year I did well at this time.
Yeah, you beat me on Cordoba. I think you beat me on all the clay ones last year, sort of this time.
I think I actually won Cordoba last year, like the actual whole GTL thing for some reason. That rings a bell. Yeah, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. I think I looked over in the whole tennis thing. I'm 10th in the whole thing. So what's yeah, pretty mad. So that's from Albert Ramos Vinolas doing pretty well. I think he's playing at the moment, to be honest. But I'll have a quick look.
Yeah, I think he's down a set.
He's losing. He's set down, but on serve to Tabilo. Can't Tabilo. He's going to do it. He's going to win his first one.
So let's get started with this one. I'm going to pull it up.
Yeah.
Obviously, the biggest news really is the guy we covered the other night, Delpo, playing Del Bonis.
Can't wait.
A match I've still not checked, but you said it's on at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Is that right?
I mean, we're going to have to look at the actual like order of play because surely they've listed like 5 matches on at 9. They can't all be at 9. Surely there can't be that many courts there, is there?
No, but are you sure it's not updated?
When we came on here, it all said 9. So have a quick check on there if you can for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not on there at the moment as we're speaking.
They got rid of it?
I don't think it's on. I think it's on Tuesday, mate.
Oh, they moved them now.
Yeah, they've moved it. So it is on, and
Right,
it seems to be, it's going to be Tuesday. So Monday's order of play has started, and they start from 4:30.
Better.
I think it's going to be ideal. So
Yeah.
I can 99% assure you we will be covering Del Potro on the podcast. We're going to be doing a watch along for Del Bonis, Del Potro. So make sure you don't miss it. But let's start filling this bracket out. First up, Casper Ruud with the bye.
Casper Ruud. No, Delpo. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? So keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled on this one for that fixture.
So, Jarry versus Bueno. I'm going to be going Jarry.
Yes, I think I'd already picked these before the qualifiers have been announced. So I think I already had that. Yeah.
Just do it as you want now, mate, and you can update your one after.
Cuevas to knock out Collier, I've gone with.
No, I'm going to have Collier.
I'm having Lajovic to knock out Pear.
Okay. Twist my arm.
Okay, and we're going to move down. Next one's a big one, everyone. Get yourself ready. This section is big. Right, Fabio Fognini with the bye. Then we've got the guy playing right this second, Tabilo versus Pedro Martinez. That's a bad omen for me. I'm having Martinez going through.
Yeah, me too. I think he's going to be exhausted.
I think
clay court tennis is tiring. You've got to factor that in. If you've just played a full tournament and won, playing some grueling matches along the way, it's going to take it out on your body. And I'm not sure what state Tabilo is going to be in to be doing another tournament straight away. So I'm going Martinez as well.
I'm actually going to be going on the next one, Pablo Andahar to knock out Londero. It's tough, that one.
Could happen. I'm going to go Londero, though.
I think Londero could win. He's been playing well this past week, but
it's a close one. I can't call that.
The big one, Delpo versus Delbo. I don't think I can go any other way, mate. I'm sorry. I've got a hope. I'm just going based upon wanting him to win. I'm going Del Potro. He's the underdog.
Is he? What's the odds? Tell me the odds.
I think it's 2.37. He is.
So they've got Del Potro at just over evens. Let us know in the live chat. Is Del Potro going to beat Del Bonis? We'll be doing a watch along for it.
I know it's changed. It's 3.2 now. It was 2.3. Yeah, it's 1.36 for Del Bonis now. Wow.
Mate, I don't know. I'm going to go Del Potro just for the vibes. But I don't think he's winning. John's in with just a straight no. You know what John's like? He's just that type of person. He just very negative. He wanted Rafa to lose.
Kicks Rafa while he's down. Kicks Del Potro in the knee while he's down.
To clarify, John is a big Rafa fan. But let's move on.
Yes. Anyway,
Ramos, Vinolas, Monteiro. I'm going to have Ramos.
Yeah, same. Delien versus Verdasco. I'm going to have the qualified Delien to knock out Verdasco here.
Yeah, me too.
Baez versus Holger Rune. I'm going to have Baez to knock him out.
Yeah. Sonego gets the bye.
Yeah.
Laszlo Zher, Kecmanovic. I'm going to go Zher.
I am as well. Francisco Cerundolo.
Definitely. All day.
All day long. The last year's finalist and a friend of the pod going through. Echeverri versus Jaume Munar. That's a tough one. I think I picked Jaume Munar. So
I'm going Munar.
Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. But the next one's going to be easier to pick. I don't think I had either of them beating Schwartzman. So Casper Ruud to knock out Jarry.
Yeah.
Sure you did the same. I'm going to have Lajovic to knock out Cuevas.
I'm going to have Correa knocking out Lajovic.
Okay. And then I've actually got Fognini to knock out Pedro Martin. I don't know why I'm surprised when I say it, but sometimes.
Favorite.
And this one's going to shock you. I have Del Potro to knock out Andrew. I've gone a bit mad, mate.
Well, I'm going to go Del Potro as well.
Hey, come on. Deli P, Deli P, Deli P, Deli P.
Not just that, I feel like if we were to see Del Potro Fonini, it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Roll back the years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love it. Moving down, we've got Ramos Vinolas, who's obviously playing in a final this second. So how much will he have left in the gas tank? I think just enough to get past Delian.
I'm going to put Delian through here.
And I'm going to have Baez to knock out Sonego.
Sonego. This is the last chance for Sonego. I'm putting him through.
Oh, wow. He's got the Italian.
He's on the last chance. I had him in my final last time, and I don't know what he did. Who did he lose to?
Can't even remember. I don't
Terrible.
think it was someone too amazing.
Someone he should have beaten.
Baez for me is absolute quality.
Yeah, he lost the cup. He lost to Ramos Vinolas. I mean, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, no. I mean, Baez in Argentina on the clay. I can't pick any other way. I think he's quality. So he's obviously only lost to Tabilo, who's winning the final at the moment. Going down, I'm going to have Francisco to knock out Ger.
Yeah, and Schwartzman.
Indeed, that's a rematch, isn't it, of last year's final?
Yeah, quarterfinal. I'm going to have Casper Ruud.
Yep.
He's got a nice draw, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's very good. And then
the
big one. Del Potro. Can he do it again?
Have you gone a bit too big on Del Potro and getting to the quarterfinal? If he's got this far, does he beat Fonini? Probably would if he's got this far.
It does for me. I've got Del Potro going.
I think Fonini is going to spoil the party, man. I think Del Potro's out. I'm having Fonini.
I think Fonini's just go like some Argentinian businessman comes his way and goes, "Come on, mate. Wink, wink. Come on."
You got Donald in saying you just have to go for the Tower Tandil, mate.
Yeah, you do. It's rude not to. I think Ramos Vinolas is going to be.
Very quickly, we've got 12, 21. And I remember Foggy beating Delpo in Los Cabos final, which was Foggy's only hard court title. Other 8 all on clay. So, yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. Thanks for reminding us. 12, 21.
Yeah, but Foggy might just have a bit of nostalgia. Might just want to say, like, come on, mate, one last chance.
I mean, the crowd will be absolutely roaring at that stage for Del Potro.
Fonini, if you look through his career, he has some very suspect losses at very weird times in his career when he should be beating people. This could be another one of them, I feel. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to have Baez to knock out Ramos Vinolas.
I will have Sonego beating Delian. And I'm going to go Diego Schwartzman to knock out Francisco Cerdanolo.
Sorry, so am I, Francisco. So I'm setting up an all-Argentinian semi-final down the bottom. I got 3 Argentinians in my semi-finals. I got Casper Ruud versus Juan Martin Del Potro. Sorry, that's where it ends, though. I don't think you're going to go any further than that. Casper Ruud,
listen, I think Casper Ruud's got a nice draw. I've got him in the final. I think he walks it. If he's playing well, he's sort of a level above a lot of this opposition. And at the bottom, painful to say it, but I think it's going to be the 1-2. I'm going Diego Schwartzman in the final. I'm going for the Casper Ruud Schwartzman.
This has been JG, but this is where we differ. I've got Sebastian Baez making my final.
I thought you would.
Well, what do you mean thought I would? I thought I was boring Ben. You're the 1-2,
you are boring Ben, but I
you
thought
had Zverev winning the last tournament. You got Tsitsipas winning this tournament. You got Casper Ruud winning this tournament.
How do you know it's Casper Ruud?
Well, what, do you think it's Schwartzman then?
Well, that's what you've gone for. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah,
of course he's got Casper Ruud. Boring Ben. Gone for the number 1 seed.
Come on then.
And you know what? He's tempted me into it. I know he's boring. When you do a lot of these podcasts with such a boring co-host, it does start to wear off on you. And unfortunately, I'm getting a bit of the boring bug from Ben. And I can't go any other way. I'm going to be going Casper Ruud. So I'm going to have Casper Ruud to win Buenos Aires, defeating Schwartzman. It won't be a popular winner either at that. Schwartzman will be highly backed. And I saw enough of Schwartzman to suggest that he could have a good run. I thought he was quite impressive, just beaten by an incredible talent in Tabilo.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting. I've got the wild card entry versus the number 1, but I think I'm going to go with the number 1. Ruud's draw's too nice to turn away, to be honest. If Del Potro gets that far, I'll be shocked. So I'm hoping Casper Ruud can start this year with another good 250. I hope Baez wins it, if I'm brutally honest.
He could do. Ruud is coming back from injury, so we can never be too sure, especially in clay court tennis. It's certainly very grueling.
That's
And he
my
could
dark
even pull
horse.
out in one of the rounds, to be fair. Your
That's my-
dark horse is Baez, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You got him all the way in the final. My dark horse is going to be Del Potro. Why not?
Yeah, go
I
on.
don't think I can say that for much longer. So let's make the most of it while we can. Del Po as my dark horse.
Love that. Yeah, hope he wins the whole thing. That's the one person that everybody's hoping wins the whole tournament, and maybe Rio if he goes there as well. So, oh well, we got that one done, didn't we?
Yep. Let's wrap it up and get ready for the next one, because we're going to be doing a draw preview in about 5 minutes' time. We're going to be covering a WTA 500 in Russia and Dallas. I know we've got people asking, when are we doing Dallas? Seems to be very popular with the GTL fans. We'll be doing it in about 5 minutes, so make sure to join us for that. If you haven't already on this one, give us a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. We'll be covering Del Potro's first match back in a long time in Argentina against Del Bonis Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. Like and subscribe. See you guys very soon. And good luck in your brackets, of course.
Indeed.